Hello, food.log episode 45 here. I have some guests over, but today we're going to make scallion explosion lamb. I think that's a straight translation. It's essentially lamb. I have lamb sliced, which is it? See, look, sliced lamb, so you don't have to cut as much, which is nice, and you need some scallion or green onion, and you need a extraordinary amount of cumin. Learn Chinese, cumin powder. Okay? Alright, let us begin. We first want to take the lamb. No, I think it's still good. So the biggest difficulty in making some stir-fried dish is control the temperature and moisture. So these meats you buy in the what do you want? You can say hi. You have to say hi this way. You have to come. Yeah.
Hi.
Okay. So what we want to do is we want to chop the lamb into small strings. So you don't need to be too exact. Okay, just make sure they get some chops in. Okay, good. And put them all in a bowl. Good. And you can chop some onions. Onions. And let's do one more. So this dish, you want as much onion as you possibly think is still sane. Borderline insane amount of onion is called for, so definitely make sure you have them because lamb is very strong in the flavor, so you definitely want to make sure there's enough onion to complement it. Okay, so let me show you how to cut this onion. We want to use the green part for garnish, so let's save them. And for the white part, you want to cut this way and rotate and see where the surface is for the cut. That's where you make the next cut. And then you turn, cut, turn, cut. Don't cut your finger. Turn, cut, turn, cut, cut, turn, cut. Yo, I'm on a show. Thank you. Yeah. You guys are all on the internet now. I figured I'd make the video now because I don't think I can eat lamb much. I don't always have it. And this dish is pretty good. Okay. Put them inside. Yes, they look like this. And this is completely optional, but if you have some wine, you can put them in. Doesn't really matter. Put a little bit. I think white wine, not red wine. Probably red wine would be too sweet. And a lot of salt. It's good. My salt is actually not very salty. That's why I'm putting extra more. Otherwise, it wouldn't taste very strong. And try to mix them up. If they don't feel like they want to mix, right? They feel, when mixing, feel there's some resistance, you should pour some oil to help them lubricate. And you want to put in an ungodly amount of cumin. See how much I'm putting? Maybe even more. Cumin is kind of match made in heaven for lamb, so make sure you have a whole lot of it. So, the whole idea with cooking lamb is so strong. You want to match the strong flavor of the lamb with strong flavor of the green onion and amount of cumin. Okay. Right, I think we're almost good. Now heat the pan on medium. Let this rest for now. Let's chop the rest of the onion. I'm sorry if quality is not as good today because I have about 5 people waiting to get fed and I haven't really started cooking until they arrive, so it's always hectic. Okay, good. So let's give you the other view. Let's see, this is good. Right, let's see. Make sure it's nice and hot. So I fried something in here before, so there's some leftover crap inside. I have to probably fish them out. Let's make sure they're nice and hot. Look at this. It smells pretty good already. The lamb is not too fresh. It's been in the fridge for a week in the freezer, so it definitely could have been better. My God. Thanks. No. That thing is strictly poison. I would not want to eat it. Oh no. It's poison right out of Pennsylvania. It's okay, it's corn. Okay. Ready for this? Alright. Just try your best to separate them. One bad thing that could happen when you're doing this is you'll find that a lot of moisture starts coming out of the meat and you end up with a soup. If that is the case, you should drain the excess fluid. But it seems like I managed the moisture pretty well. So that we don't have to drain too much. I think we'll have rice in 9 minutes. Oh God, guys, I'm so sorry. Wait, it's coming. Something, the meat is coming before the rice, and we have a chicken in the oven, so. No, I didn't buy turkey. Turkey is too huge. But, so I bought a small one, which is a chicken, so. So you can overcook them a little bit because lamb is the good thing about lamb is they're very soft, so they don't overcook easily. If you have something like beef, it will be pretty hard to chew if you overcook them. Ooh, I can add some hot pepper. That will make it more tasty, I think. In there. See what's going on. See, there's some fluid that's coming out. See that? This is what unavoidable when you cook these dishes at home. The meat is never going to be fully dry, and your fire is never going to be hot enough to evaporate all the moisture before they start coming out. So one thing you can do is you can make sure your meat is at room temperature instead of cold, as in from a fridge, right? You leave them out for a bit to make sure they properly heat up. Okay, let's put in the rest of the onion. Let's just go for another half a minute, I think. Oh my god, I'm so hungry. Alright, we're done. Wait a second. The dish is still washing. Give me a second. This is the most hectic show I've ever had. Alright, okay, so we have what? Oh, I got applause. This is great. I feel like I'm a real show on the TV now. What?
We're trying to support you.
You're trying to support me. Thanks. Alright, this is some explosion, green onion, lamb. I think that's the right translation. Okay, subscribe to my channel if you're reading this message. Please do it. Yeah, cook every week.
This is a C++ lamb.
C++ lamb.
And
Yeah.
C++.
Nice. Alright, see you next time.